Oh! More piglets fitting here. And the townspeople have no idea about them. Wait, I need to test something. Put the ear protection. Can Mandragora kill the wolf? Can it kill the wolf with the scream? It didn't. It didn't kill the wolf with the scream. Come here. Hum lullaby. Learning point stone. Right here. Nice. Another one of Mother's roots. The piglet suckle away on its teats. Oh, this is another path into the forest. Okay, cool. I need to talk to those two. See if they have new dialogues. Okay, so you too. Okay. Excessively transforming primal force into light seems to lead to the creation of an unnatural darkness in return. Upon closer examination, didn't seem to pose an immediate danger. The light will prevail even in the darkness. Imperia's eye is still incredible. We now conducted the first of the longer trials. I'm sure we'll have an answer soon. Broadsword. Awesome. Can I tell you about other piglets? Can you show me how to gut animals? He can't show me anything. Already know it. May the mighty boar watch over you. Your wayward is not going to be a problem anymore. By the mighty boar, it was probably a bear, wasn't it? These damned critters are getting more audacity by the day. In the name of the mighty boar, you've done Primeval Forest a great service. We need to make sure that these wayward do not disrupt the balance of the forest. Glad I could help. I'm sure the mighty boar has already noticed your deed. We'll provide you with a roof over your head, plenty of hot food, and purpose. Be part of the forest and live in harmony with the divinity. But of course, only if you know and respect our virtues. How can I become one of you? It's nice that you've opened your eyes to our ways. Here in the forest, we live by 3 virtues. So the divinity may accept us as a part of the forest and its world. Listen and learn about one of these virtues. Unanimity is the cornerstone of coexistence with the divinities. If this is disturbed, no matter how, we must take action ourselves, and to do that we need the virtue of courage. Courage to face danger, courage to question our own ways. Courage is the strength in our hearts that shows us what must be done. Go with the blessing of Boar and carry his virtue to your heart. We got all the virtues now. I know the virtues: harmony, courage, and compassion. Good. I shall watch you try to prove yourself worthy of the mighty boar. Your arrival here can be no coincidence. In the refuge, we live in accordance with the traditional ways. We all submit to their rights, and we expect such from all who wish to become bonded. It is important for the wayward like you to learn and respect our virtues, otherwise they have no place here. Mumbles into space, waves his hands, comes to, puts his head on his forehead. The apparition, it curses us, it threatens us, it emerges from the darkness and devours all that glows. The mighty boar, it glows, yet the apparition gnaws it. Anatoly's soul has now embarked on its long journey to the next world. You, on the other hand, must first prove yourself to him. How am I to prove myself? Your way is preordained for you. It is the way of battle. Bertine was supposed to take care of the apparition, but ever since Anatoly's death, all she can do is grieve. Using the spark, she'll guide you through the forest. How am I supposed to convince her? As a wayward, maybe you can get through to her. After all, you're new here. You can always show her that there's indeed more than just sadness in this world. Bertine is a bit, well, dismissive. She's having a rough time now. Maybe the mighty boar will guide you. Alright, I'll take care of it. Go with the boar, wayward. Ignores you, mumbles, forgive me. Bertine? Yes, well, have I given you permission to speak with me? Look at this dialogue. You're supposed to get off your butt and take care of that apparition in the forest. The emo says you should take care of the apparition. Good for him, so what of it? Do it for Anatoly. Utter the name again and I'll cut your tongue. Now get the hell out of here. Maybe others can tell me what's going on with her. Do you know how I can talk to Bertine? Huh? Bertine? Nah, ever since Anatoly's dead, she's been a bit, well, wacko. She just sits around and yells at people. Or both at the same time. There must be some way of getting through to her. I'm only good with animals. People are weird. You're better off asking Rorky. Somehow he gets along with everyone. All I can say is that Bertine is always glaring at Kay, as though he'd done something to her, little Kay. Thanks for helping. Bertine isn't exactly being friendly to me. That really isn't like her. Right now, she's not being nice to me either. She's always staring at me as if I were wayward. Lately, her mood's gotten even worse. Too bad it used to be so different. What could I do to help her? Even our sweet Kay can't cheer her up, but Rorky might be able to. Pet. Is everything alright with Bertine? Bertine, she's been taking it really hard. Anatoly was like a father to her. She must be very lonely. That reminds me of the time when I wanted to cut up some cabbage for my stew. The cabbage was very lonely and didn't want to be cooked all by itself. It refused to let me cut it up. To err is cabbage. And what did you do to lonely cabbage? Well, I went and got a second cabbage. The grumpy cabbage won't taste all that good after all. Everything has feelings. Everything is alive. One day, you too will learn that. At least when you're being cooked by yourself. Anywho, the meal with the two cabbages was particularly delectable. Gives a crooked grin. What are you saying? Anyway, go to Bertine and be her second cabbage. She alone cannot save the stew, but with your help, you can do it together. Hey, Kay is here, okay. Kay tries to snuggle up to her, whimpering. She kicked the boar! Go away, you stupid piggy! Kay's hit, squeals, and falls on his side, then pulls himself up and runs away with his tail between his legs. Forgive me, Anatoly. I should have come with you. It's all my fault. Serves the piglet right, otherwise he won't learn any respect. You can't just kick Kay? Want me to kick you too or what? Anatoly would still be alive if Kay hadn't run into the forest primeval. He just went after him alone, damned fool. That damned apparition found Anatoly. He didn't come back, of course. Kay, the stupid critter, went unscathed. It isn't Kay's fault. Of course it is his fault. The little turret keeps running off. How can I avenge Anatoly if even he has fallen? I can be your cabbage. Better safe than sorry. What this idios is supposed to mean? Always better safe than sorry. You and I can fight together. You wanna help me? If someone's got my back, then I could really pull it off. Finally, we can avenge Anatoly. The apparition will wish it had never come here. Puts her hands together and closes her eyes. Anatoly. Give me strength, I shall avenge you. Get ready, I want to move out. I'm going to slay the apparition. I'm getting ready. Can I sleep in your hut? Nope. Why is your spark red? It's different than others. Oh, to hell with the spark. Mine's red, so what? That buzzing thingamajig gets on my nerves anyway. Interesting, maybe because she's mad. I'm ready to show that apparition what we're made of. Finally, come on. We'll show that apparition what we're made of. For Anatoly! Anatoly went this way. It's getting dangerous from here on out. Keep your eyes open. But be careful. Wouldn't be the first time that the black flame burns someone's skin off. I heard about that. You've never been through the black flame, have you? I haven't. How does that work? Pretty difficult without spark. Stay by my side. I'll guide us safely through the black flame. You see? Not a single scratch. And now we'll take care of the apparition that killed Anatoly. It shall pay. Come on. They're over there. Damned spider spawn. Let's show them. Do we have to fight spiders? Say, have you got the shakes? Are you afraid of spiders? If so, now's the chance to face your fear. It's not that simple. I don't like them either, but I need my revenge now. Must be somewhere nearby. Its brood is all around here. There's the 8-legged beast. It's bigger than the others, but it's only creepy crawly. Come on, let's face it together. For Anatoly! Damn it. The creature got in the way. We gotta follow it. Are you nuts? We can't just go charging into the fog. Look. The bones over there. Are they? Natalie probably isn't the only one who fallen victim to it. I swear, I will find this apparition and Natalie, even if it's my last thing I do. Bertine picks up her knife and cuts into her palm. I shall not rest until I have avenged Natalie. I'll help you. First, I must prepare myself and find it. Now I'm going to take you back to the others. Better hurry up and come along. The Emo needs to hear about this. The remains of the spider's prey. All that's left are bones. Please wait for me till I take a look around. You are waiting, okay. She's still waiting. Good. Okay, let's go back. I'm going to guide you through the flame. And then we're done. Stay close. You can do the rest of your own. Tell the ammo that we chased the apparition away. I'll get ready to hunt it down and finish it. Quit staring. What do you want? Bertine and I took care of the apparition. Is it true? The apparition is no longer a problem? What about Bertine? Has she gotten her revenge? The apparition fled. Bertine is not exactly happy about it. Thank the boar. I'm sure Bertine will recover. She needs time. Revenge is not path of the virtues. She'll see that for herself. If you say so. Now we can focus on Berka's rite of passage. She's waited a long time, and she worked hard for it. The mighty boar shall receive her. What's rite of passage? Everyone here has their spark. Berka is the only one who still doesn't. But she'll receive hers once she completes her rite of passage, provided that the boar deems her worthy. Now that you know of our virtues, you should also take part in the ritual and learn about it. Bonded, gather at the grove of sparks. Berka's rite of passage is at hand. Step forward, wayward soul. Join our ranks and take part in Berka's rite of passage. At Berka, enter the grove. Devote yourself to the sparks. Rorki, Terran, you. Start straightening the covenant. Try to imitate Terran and Rorki. Mighty boar. we stand before you to bring you our bonded friend, Burka. Are you my spark? Everything suddenly feels warm. Burka has been chosen. The spark and the mighty boar deem her worthy. May this decision... Yeah! By the divinities, what? Another spark for Whitelocks. Step forward. Impossible. Extend your hand towards the spark. You stretch your hand toward the spark and it briefly touches your finger. Warmth flows through your hand into the rest of your body. You briefly feel comfortable and safe, but the feeling dissipates as quickly as it came. Two of the bonded have been chosen. This has never happened before. A sign, mighty boar. We accept your decision and welcome these two bonded into our ranks. You've truly earned it, Burka. The forest has accepted you. Turns to you. You too have been chosen. If the mighty boar doesn't doubt you, neither will I. You're one of us. Accept our virtues as your own. Even the piglet is happy. That's so cool. Unbelievable. The mighty boar is truly unpredictable. Really and truly, none of us here expected that. How come I was chosen? The mighty boar has looked upon you and deemed you worthy. That's good enough for us. We don't doubt its judgment. What do you mean I'm one of you? Whoever wishes to join Bonded usually has to venture to the roots of the mother in order to be accepted by the mighty boar. But it already accepted you. Now you have the spark, and it shall accompany you in the forest primeval. It can protect you and open up new paths for you, if you trust it. How can the spark help me? You'll see. Once we're done here, I'll explain everything. Now that the spark has chosen you, I shall go with you before the mother. But now, speak to the other bonded. They wish to congratulate you. I got my spark, finally! You earned it. Finally, I'm one of you. We've been trusting you for so long, but now I'm officially belong to you too. Okay. He is too rejoicing that you got chosen. He licked my face. Kay looks at you, and it's almost as though he was smiling. There you are, the wayward soul that was never wayward. Rorky, I made it. I never seen anything like it. You've just gotten here, and you already have a spark. Burka has been here since forever, and she's receiving hers only now. Not bad. Do you know why I received my spark? Because the divinity decided so. That's all I need to know. And so do you. I'll see you at the camp. Sure, come over when you want to cook with me. Hey, that was quite a surprise. Congratulations on your spark. Blushes. Thank you. That's kind of you. Is everything alright? Yeah, it's only... I've done so much for the Forest Primeval, and now I've finally gotten my spark. And you'd barely arrived here and have already gotten one. It's not your fault or anything. Alright, let's both be glad. We'll meet at the camp. See you around.
Oh.
Congratulations, you managed it after all. Are we done here then? Seeds don't get planted on their own.
Huh.
Here's our new arrival. I didn't trust you, but I do trust the mighty boar. It says you're one of us, so I'll accept you.
Oh.
Wait. The rite of passage is now over, so we're about to go before the mother together. How does it feel to have your own spark? I can hardly believe it. Nobody around here can do that. Nobody has ever gotten spark without completing the journey, but you. You must show your respect to the mighty boar. To do so, you must sacrifice a talisman to the mother. A talisman that was touched by your blood. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let me pour a few drops of your blood onto these talismans. Your essence will merge with them. So, my essence, your life, your soul, what makes you you? What do I need the talismans for? For the mighty boar. He grabs your hand, sticks a needle in it, and some blood oozes out. Ignore the pain. That ought to be enough. We can head for the mother now. Follow me. The black flame, it feeds on the light. I can already feel the proximity to it darkening my mind. You already have your spark by your side. The black flame should no longer be able to harm you. Follow me through. Here we are. Take this talisman and attach it to the root. That way the mighty boar will form a bond with you. Bloody talisman. Mother root. Talisman obtained from Diemo. I'm supposed to take one to each root of the mother. The root shape reminds you of wild boar. Is it supposed to symbolize the mighty boar? You sense something trying to connect with your innermost being. Attach talisman. You affix the blood-stained talisman to the root, and suddenly you sense deep connection stirring deep inside you. Something is trying to reach your conscious mind. Seems as you're hearing boars screaming in the distance, but next to you, Diemo doesn't appear to be reacting. Suddenly, your spark whirls around you excitedly. Is the spark trying to tell you something? It seems agitated. What's going on with you? The spark glow flickers, as if trying to communicate. Does it want you to visit other roots too? Did you feel anything? Has Mighty Boar noticed you? I felt presence, my spark reacted too. With the spark, the Mighty Boar has recognized you and your bond. Surely you have noticed the power of the sparks. The black flame is a natural force in this forest. Anyone who enters it without the light of a spark feels all their life force fading. The entire forest is adopted to the flames. Everything glows, even the animals. Everything is connected with a mighty boar, unlike we humans. This is why boars send the sparks. Their blessing enables us to pass through the black flame. This is the mighty boar's way of helping us to live here. so I can always pass through the black flame? If your spark is by your side, yes, stay close to it, and it shall protect you. You receive your spark even before the journey to the Mother. If you still undertake the journey, you can be assured of the mighty boar's respect. Do you wish to take the rest of the journey to the roots? Yes. There are 2 more offshoots, one on the northeast, one on the south. You'll have to find the roots there on your own, however. For those, you'll need 2 more talismans. Find the roots, introduce yourself to the mighty boar, and become full-fledged member of the bonded. Honor the boar, my bonded. Can you teach me to focus my thoughts? I can show you how to control your body as well as your mind. Teach me. This is the first guy who can teach me mind. In chapter 1, that is. Cool! Can explore the black flame now. Hey Whitelocks, you're part of the bonded, congratulations. I'm making Anatoly's former favorite, delicious mushroom soup. Thank you for the congratulations. You're welcome. I already added all the ingredients, well except the mushrooms, which is why... Got it, you want me to gather the mushrooms. You know, that was totally unexpected. There's a problem with that. The mushrooms are underground. You have to sniff them out. And that's what you need Kay for. How is Kay supposed to help me with this? The little runt is more capable than you might think. Kay has incredible sense for finding the best mushrooms. When you feed him, he usually darts off finding to get more. Could you take him and find some? Alright, I'll bring you mushrooms. I knew I could count on you. If you get me 3 mushrooms, we'll all be set. There are 2 letters there inside I want to read. Can I sleep till midnight? Amulet of what? Augmented Spirit. Focus 6. The divinities guide us and show us how we are to live. They are the creators of worlds. Our great-great-grandfathers were already living in harmony with the divinities and taught us how to adapt to them. Our ancestors were always searching for one divinity that suits us humans. Everyone in Nemeton is a hypocrite. They break the cycle. They elevate themselves above the divinities, then tell us that they have found divinity that suits us people. Lies. They are incessantly claiming that the divinity of the raven watches over Nemeton, but that's not true. The shape of divinity into whatever suits their needs. Nemeton elevates itself over the divinities and misuses them. I'm here thanks to Rorky. He found me when I was lost. Nemeton has robbed me of my eyesight, but I can still perceive the truth. Nemeton and remnants. They both got it wrong. We the people need to renounce our pursuits of power, our urge to reign. Too much power overwhelms us. We are not meant for it. They say our pursuit of power is necessary for peaceful life, but in doing so, we destroy everything, shunning both nature and life. We always want more. A cycle without peace. Unremitting. Without rest, there will be no peace. Rorky and I want to build a place here, in the refuge, where we can live in harmony with the mighty boar and nature, in true peace. Do you have a quest? Thanks again for helping out with the piglets. I guess I'm one of the bonded now. That's true, and I'm glad that you've joined us. Maybe you can give me a hand with a litter again someday. Who knows? Maybe you even have the talent to become a sower. Friends of the piglets and of the mighty boar are my friends. You're always welcome here. Thanks for helping, Kay. Seems like we both have a spark now. Yes, that's right. The mighty boar has never given a spark to a wayward before. You must be special. And how nice that you're now one of the bonded. Smiles and blushes. I heard you helped Rorky and the piglets. I was glad to do it. Then you're definitely a wayward no more. Oh, I stopped by Rorky earlier. He must be cooking something really delicious. He'll be delighted if you help him. See you later. Okay. Come here. Eek! Looks at you brightly. Oink. Here. Rorky says hello. Kay grabs the treat and wolfs it down. He then makes a face, as though he knew what was expected of him, then runs off. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Kay looks proud after digging up truffle. Now he looks at you, expectantly. Got one. Kay seems nervous and stops briefly. It seems as though he's looking around, then moves on. Kay looks proud after digging up a truffle. Now he looks at you expectantly again. Okay. He glances at the truffles, then looks back at you. We need 3. That should be enough now. Kay nods at you and runs off. Nice seeing you. I gathered the mushrooms. Hold on, let me see them. Okay. Can I gather the mushrooms? Let's see. He examines the mushrooms in your hands. Looking good. Thick stalk and growths of the skin. As it should be. Well, I'll start preparing the stalk and the onions. Meanwhile, you handle the mushrooms. You want me to cook with you? Sure. Cooking is a bonding experience. And we're all about bonding here. Licks his sticky hand. A truly glorious experience. How do I prepare mushrooms? Now listen up. The next step is very important. You take the mushroom and split the stalk about halfway up from the bottom. Then you sever the bottom half of the stalk. You then press both sides of the severed stalk against your knife so it gets coated with the mushroom sap. Then you cut off the rest of the stalk, dice it up, and cut off the mushroom cap. Cut the cap in halves until you have 8 pieces. Then you crush these with the flat side of your knife until the outer mushroom layer comes off. Now don't make a face, it's really simple. Come on, give it a try. Yeah, really simple. Halve the stalks, crush them, dice them up. Exactly, that's it. Don't forget the cap though. Sit over there at the table. I'll prepare everything over there. Place your knife at the bottom. Split the stalk halfway up from the bottom. Press split stalk against both sides of your knife. You getting the hang of it? Child's play. Good to hear. Dice up the stalk and cut the cap into 8 pieces. Press the flat side of your knife against the pieces of the cap and give them to Rourke. As if you hadn't done anything else all your life. Good job. Now the mushrooms can develop their flavor. Now we add all the ingredients to the cauldron and briefly sear the mushrooms. They shouldn't be allowed to shrink, otherwise they'll get too sweet. Come with me. Rourke gives the soup a few more stirs before throwing in the final seasoning. He ladles some soup into 2 bowls and hands you one. Taste this. Taste. Really good? Isn't it though? Good old Rourke can still whip up few delicacies. Foggy stew. I wrote down the recipe. Here, take it. This way, you can make more soup on your own while thinking about your old buddy, Rourke. I hope you can decipher my handwriting. Once you're hungry, we can call everyone together and share a meal. Let's eat. Claps his hands repeatedly and calls out, "Gather around, time for food!" My beloved bonded, to honor our esteemed Anatoly, I have prepared his favorite meal, and I had great help in doing so. I would now like to ask everyone to say a few words. Holds his neck in his palm. Well, as you all know, Anatoly and I weren't exactly best friends, but he didn't deserve what happened to him. May he find peace on your journey. Anatoly was always very nice to me. Whenever I had doubts about something, Anatoly encouraged me and made me feel safe. May you find peace on your journey. Looks at everyone. With Anatoly gone, an important part of our community is missing. No one can replace him. He was my third eye within the forest primeval. May you find peace on your journey. Avoids everyone's gaze and looks down. How can you all sit around here stuffing your faces? That thing is still out there. The thing that tore him to pieces. You sully Anatoly's name. Bertine, wait. She just took off. She'll probably be back soon. Once she's calmed down. Let's continue. We must. Remain seated. Some give you puzzled looks, but seems to be expecting something of you. May you find peace on your journey. Anatoly was a member of our community. We were all shocked and dismayed by his death. May you find peace on your journey, old friend. And now we feast. You've outdone yourself, Roki. If Anatoly were still here, he'd have eaten half of the cauldron by himself. I had competent help. Someone is quick on the uptake. To you, Anatoly would have gotten along with you nicely. I've got something else for you. You belong to us now. I went into the forest and made this headdress for you. It's supposed to show that you are bonded with us and the mighty boar. Thank you. Put on headdress. Of course, you're one of us. Thanks for coming, everyone. I'm glad we could pay our respects together. To many more summers in the forest primeval. Headdress of the Bonded. Symbolizes the bond with the primeval forest. Foggy stew. I already know this. Okay, so now I have to journey to the root mother. Already know where one is.
Huh.
Pet K. So cool that I can explore this now. Okay, back at the camp. That one mother was down here.
Oh.
Boar skull. Skin. Congealed blood. It's been a while since the last sacrifice. Heavy attacks consume 50% less stamina.